Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Prathamesh, and in this video we're going to look at how does the pawn move. So let's get started. Also, if you don't know how to set up a chessboard, I've already made a video on that. You can check that out. I'll put the link in the description box below. Now you can see over here, this is called a pawn. They are one of the most important pieces in chess. They can act as a shield to protect the king when needed. Also, at times, could get promoted to queen to perform a deadly checkmate to the opponent's king. Usually, pawn goes one step ahead, but in the opening, there is an exception where it can go two steps or one steps, depending on the choice of the player. But one important thing is that there should not be any other piece in its way, as the pawn cannot jump over the other pieces. Like suppose there is a knight over here, then it cannot go ahead as the knight is blocking the path of the pawn. Also, one important thing to notice is that the pawn cannot go backwards. It always go forward only. It cannot go backwards. Suppose the pawn is over here, then it cannot come on the e2 square over here. It can only go forward only. Now talking about the captures. Suppose the pawn is on e2 square and there is the knight on f3 and bishop on d3, then it can capture it. Basically, the pawn captures one square diagonal of itself. Now the pawn is on the right square on e2, the right diagonal which is f3 square and left diagonal which is d3 square. So it can capture both the pieces. It can only move one step ahead and can capture diagonal over here. Suppose this is the current position, then white plays its pawn to e3 from e2, moving one step ahead as it is a valid move. But now black cannot move his pawn forward as it is blocked by the other pawn. So there are no moves for black over here. So that is it for this video. Hope you have learned something new. In the next video we'll see how other pieces like knights bishops moves. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.